We're back,
We're back.
and that's cool.
That is very cool. We are some cool kids,
Yeah,
y'all.
we're cool and hip today.
Hell yeah, we are, because we're reminiscing. That makes us the coolest.
Yeah.
Oh, I already swore. Gosh dang it. Need to keep a little jar.
We have a podcast,
Anyway,
but we
yeah.
don't know what we're doing.
Right. We do not know what we're doing. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
If you're new here or if you just forget, my name is Kaylee.
My name's Logan.
And like Logan so aptly said 20 seconds ago, we do not know what we're doing.
Uh,
That's okay because nobody should know what we're doing
yeah.
because we're in our 20s and that's okay.
Woo.
Woo,
We're
20s.
young and stupid. Our
Yeah, we make dumb decisions. Woo!
brains aren't fully developed.
Yay! Oh my, we have manic episodes and think that buying a car is a great decision.
Oh, wait, we can't afford that.
Welcome to the economy. Ah,
Yay.
yeah. Yay!
Well,
All right, friends. Well, if you knew me or Logan from school, then you would know that we went to the same school. If you don't know who we are, and you didn't know that, we do, in fact, we are both alumni from the great Olivet Nazarene University.
woo.
Woo! And I think Olivet catches a lot of flack for stuff.
You think?
Probably a lot of it is, like, so justified,
Yeah.
right? But I also feel like Olivet has a very specific culture, that's the word I'll use for
Yeah.
it, that just always kept us coming back for more.
Yep.
And I feel like every college kind of has, like, their inside
Mhm.
jokes and memes and events and, like, universal things that happen to all the students where we look back and we're like, "Oh my god, did that actually happen?"
Yeah.
So, today we're gonna take a little walk through our ONU memories, ha ha ha,
Ah.
because most of our memories are meme quality,
Oh,
and
yes. Oh, yes.
it oh my goodness. I
Uh,
like, honestly, when we were outlining this, I was like, "Where do we even begin?"
yeah.
And I think we picked a good place to start because nothing is quite as permanent and long lasting as a digital footprint.
Yep.
And oh boy, does all of that have quite the digital footprint. A lot of what we're going to talk about are now defunct social media pages.
Yep.
And I think let's kind of go through the ones that are no longer with us and then kind of go through the ones that are still active. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Because
Yeah.
there's still some that are
Hmm.
active, and they're very
There's still
good.
some that are. Oh, and you bananas. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you trees.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good tree blog.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And I think something that's really fascinating is that like for a while the two theme pages were competing with each other.
Mhm.
Like which one could be edgier.
Yeah.
And then ONU affirmations just swept in there and was like, "Yep, here I am."
Haha. I'm here now. Be
Yeah.
happy.
Honestly, I ONU affirmations was so slay.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I know the admin. If you're listening, hello, I love
Hi.
you.
Hi.
Hi. But I think the the two Facebook pages that stick out in my mind are Secret Admirers and the ONU Confessions.
Yeah.
And
I think the main reason they're defunct is because it's Facebook, but
that is so true. I was just about to say Facebook is a dying medium.
yeah.
Like I think the last post I made on Facebook was sharing Olivet's post about when Sandra Day O'Connor died.
Yeah.
And then my last one before that is from when Pope Benedict or Pope Emeritus Benedict died.
Oof.
And I was like the two most meaningful people to me in my college career died while I was in college.
Rip.
If that was not a harbinger for what was to happen to me after I graduate, I don't know what was. But let
But
me think. I feel like ONU, yeah,
those were some interesting pages.
uh huh. I feel like ONU confessions kind of turned into like a you don't know how bad all of it is. So much stuff gets covered up, and we're all just like, "Yep, yes, it did."
Yep. But we don't care.
Like we don't care.
Yeah.
It's gonna get covered up again anyway. Maybe that's part of the problem. But
Mhm.
um, so Secret Admirers was a crazy page.
Yeah. It was an attempt for people to confess their love for one
Yep,
another secretly,
yep.
except that's stupid.
Except it's really stupid. I will say I did have a friend date set up through Secret Admirers when they did the blind friend date thing.
Mhm.
And it was really funny because I was at the campus Starbucks and I walk in and I see this girl there and I'm like, oh my God, it's you. And she's like, oh my God, it's you. And it's the girl that I was in a group with already in my Western Civ class. And we've been friends ever since. And we just went to Chicago together. So, Katie Brown, if you're listening, I love you. Thank you, Secret Admirers, for bringing us together.
Nice.
Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Nice.
But I also have a not so vibey memory of Secret Admirers. And my this happened before COVID. So like it was my claim to fame for a couple weeks and then it like blew over really quickly. Thank God, because I was like horrified.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I should name drop. I'm probably not gonna name drop unless I get tempted by Satan or something. But I got name dropped on ONU Secret Admirer. Somebody made a post about me. And it was really I don't think I screenshotted it, but it's probably lost. Wait, the page is still there. So I'm
It
gonna go
is?
find it really
The
quickly.
page is
It's
still
still
there?
there. Yeah,
I'm looking.
it's still there. And it kind of turned into like a confessions blog. Like some people did in fact just get like called out.
Yeah.
I won't say names, but I am seeing names.
Man, the page died in 2020. Rip.
Rest in peace. I've been in love with Weston Edwards for almost 2 years now. That is so true. So real. So real. He was so hot. Sorry. That was crazy of me. But
There were, like, multiple of these pages, right?
yeah, there were a couple of Secret Matters pages.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really trying to find.
Yeah. We've gotta find it now.
We gotta find it now
We've
because the
gotta
page
find
is
it.
still here.
Come on, Facebook, load faster.
Come on, y'all. Gosh dang it. I have a crush on DVH's daughter. What should I do? I don't know. Probably not name drop DVH, but hey, I know this isn't ONU confessions, but I need help. Does anybody know any good lawyers or how to go about getting a
Oh,
restraining order?
oh,
What
no.
the hell? Hmm. Oh my gosh, I'm off. I need to go back to like February. Godspell is the
No.
best. This one is about a girl I know. This is really funny. I'm not gonna name drop her, but does anyone know blank blank if she's single and like dark skinned gentlemen?
Oh,
Frowny face. And I can guarantee you she is not interested in any man. But I know who you are. I'm gonna expose you. You have 10 minutes to figure out who I am.
cool. So the girl who sits in front of me in chapel, the back of your head is beautiful. The guy who stares at the back of your head.
That's actually really funny. And like, okay, here it is. I found mine. Please help marching band trumpet player who also works for the Glimmer Glass. The person who sent this also worked for the Glimmer Glass. Sorry, new moon. She's really cute, and I want to actually be able to talk to her more than just the occasional hello. And I think at this point, I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah. We
And
both
I don't
know
think he
who it
ever said
was
hello to
now.
me. We both know who it was now because he did in fact DM me.
Yeah.
And he did in fact like my comment on the post. Because when this was posted, I was dating my boyfriend, who I am still dating.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? What? Like, that was crazy. Any ladies out there like us shorter fellas? I honestly flirt with my track coach too much. Me too, but not the track coach. But yeah, like it was really weird because I had to like continually work with him until COVID happened, which was so slay.
Yeah.
But it was just really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just weird. Logan knows exactly who I'm talking about, and he knows
Yep.
what he did after that, which was nothing to me, but something to somebody else we knew,
Yeah. That's
which was weird.
that's more Gazette drama.
Mhm. We probably talked about it on the Gazette episode,
I think
probably.
so. Probably.
I think we did because we're not good people and we will talk about everything.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm joking. We are good people, but yeah, I think that kind of. I wonder if Owen New Confessions is still on Facebook.
I don't know.
My mom and my grandma both followed it, and I had to tell her. I had to tell the admin to unadd them because they would take screenshots of confessions and send them to me and be like, Kaylee, what is going on? And I was like, I don't know. It's a meme. And they thought I wasn't safe because everybody was talking about assault.
Gosh.
And I was like, nope, I am in fact safe. But here we go. Unfiltered Owen You Confessions. Here we go. Is it bad that I wouldn't mind a three-way with my girlfriend and her sister? April 4th, 2020.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about Overheard at Olivet. That's another page.
Oh, yeah, that one popped off.
Yeah, that one did pop off. I'm not going to read this one out loud, but it involves phallic organs. Oh, a lot of this is just people bitching about COVID.
Yeah. I mean, considering the year.
Yeah. Oh, this one is going to be funny. Okay, here we go. Today, my father said that I need to do more and live life more. I thought about it, and he's right, but I don't know. I also don't think that many people like to do what I like to do. I am probably going to hell for what I used to like, but I was a furry. Now I want to go to an anime convention and or Comic Cons, but I also like to roleplay online, not 18 plus, and cosplay. I need some advice in the comments of what I should do. If you know who I am, please, please, please don't tell a soul. I don't want to even know that you know who posted this. It hurts me to bully myself because I don't know if I should be myself or be normal. I do want to admit that it is nice to anonymously talk about this and get it off my chest, but all of this still makes me hate myself for putting myself in this situation. And then somebody who commented said, what's wrong with being a furry? I had to Google it. I'm old, sorry. And you're a fan of humanistic animals, aren't we all? It's a little bit different.
Yeah. Nowadays, all of the confessions are just really dumb.
Really dumb. This one is funny. Says January 18th, 2020. And Fez liked it.
That's so funny.
I love Fez.
Oh,
Fez, if
Fez.
you're listening, I miss you. Sorry I missed your 24th birthday party, but I do not live in Wisconsin, so I cannot go. Maybe next year.
Oh, Fez.
Oh, Fez. I had sex with my girl in the treehouse twice. Aren't we all? I'm kidding. Kidding. Doing anal doesn't make you a porn star. LOL. December 27th, 2019.
Gosh.
So many posts about anal.
Why?
What did Brandy do?
What did Brandy do? Oh, no.
There's like 5 posts
I
in a row
know.
about Brandy. What did Brandy do? This Brandy bitch, what did she do?
What did she do?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to use the censor air horn a lot this episode, I'm sorry.
What
Oh
happened?
my gosh.
What happened?
This one is okay. You're gonna have to buckle in for this one. The content gets a little,
Oh, boy.
but it comes back really funny. So the confession is looking for advice from both sides. I can't believe I'm gonna say this on the podcast. Best way to the, to perform oral sex on a female. That's not what the confession said, but that's what I'm saying because I am anxious. And then the admin said, I would start initially by asking her where she wants to go, pay for the meal, and then never post a confession here again. Hee hee. Nice. Gold.
Get wrecked.
Good work. And that's the end of Unfiltered or New Confessions. Yeah. The Facebook legacy and digital footprint of all of that is crazy.
Yeah. Here's one
Now
more
yeah.
from December 21st, 2019. Can we get rid of Matt Smith asking for a petition? And yet he's
Matt
still
Smith
there.
will never go away. He's
No.
still there. He probably sold his soul to Greg to stay or something.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
He's I think he's a fairly nice guy, but
Yeah.
just there's some things that kind of irk me about him,
Yeah.
but as long as he's not singing in chapel,
Hey, that's all that matters.
because he did that, and that was weird. It was just weird.
He did not need to do that.
No. But he also hates Spark HD, so
Oof,
is it because we've pestered him a lot? Maybe.
maybe.
But also, like, you would think that we would be able to have the student radio station be able to be played in the student
Right, and the
center.
student center. That only makes sense, right?
Yeah. And not
Oh,
Disney music.
how why did they always need to have Disney playing in the rec?
I don't
Why?
know.
Why?
I don't know. At least let us play Spark, like, in the workout area, you know?
Yeah, like, it's
Or
the
even,
freaking
like,
student radio
be
station.
able to give them, like, just a mix of the music that we play.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I don't know, like, maybe he was worried about, like, hearing our breaks and stuff like that, but, like, we could at least give him, like, our music,
Mhm.
then we could have that music playing because it's the music that we play in our station, and then we could add in, like, a couple little things, like, "Hey, if you wanna listen to more
Yeah.
music like this, listen to Spark HD." Wow.
Wow, that is so frustrating.
Yeah.
Matt Smith, do better. So we talked about the Facebook pages.
Mhm.
Talked a little about the Instagram pages. Oh, and you bananas.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
ONU trees.
Oh, and you trees. Doing the Lord's work.
Yep.
Oh, and you affirmations. Come back. We miss you.
But there's also some others.
The OG.
Yep.
The original gangster. Oh, and you memes.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend. I'm assuming admin's a man, but
We don't know who the admin is.
we don't know who the admin is, which just adds to the charm, I think.
Yeah. But
They have been putting in overtime lately because there
oh,
have
yeah.
been many memeable moments happening. But
Yes. Very, very many. We missed them all.
it all started happening after we graduated.
Yep. Because of course.
Of course, that would happen to us.
Like,
But anyway,
the school getting a terrorist threat made against them.
that person being a former student who follows the page.
Yep.
That's crazy. So I like to think that we were building a good rapport with ONU memes because they agreed to answer a couple of questions that we
Yes.
had about running the meme page, their perceptions of student life, things like that.
Mhm. Yeah, this is our
And
exclusive scoop.
our exclusive scoop with ONU memes. You're not going to
Yep.
hear this anywhere else, folks.
Yep.
So, the current admin of ONU memes inherited the page.
Mhm.
So, they're the second admin. They didn't start it. But when asked why they kept the page going or why they choose to keep the page going and keep working on it, they said, "Gotta keep it going for the legacy. I brought it. I brought it back from the dead. The legend must live on."
Yes.
And that's such a good response. Totally agree with that.
Yeah, because before them, the page was, like, dying, like, it was practically
It
dead.
was dying. Yeah,
Yeah. Like, the only thing that kept it afloat was when they would post, like, the ONU confessions stuff on their stories,
like on their stories. Yeah,
and even then,
and
most
I
people just
guess
hated that.
yeah, and they still do that, which I think
Yeah.
is awesome. I think I think they're really funny to read
Mhm.
because I don't think any of them are true.
No.
But yeah, I think the current admin really is doing a great job
Mhm.
and posting like relevant memes that are still funny that
Yeah.
aren't like they don't take themselves too seriously, and I think that's the charm of it.
Mhm. Yeah, like, it's a meme page, like,
It's a
yeah, that's
meme
gonna poke
page.
fun at some of the stuff that happens, but it's all in good fun.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
The next question I asked them is that if they've ever gotten in trouble with the school, and they said, personally, I have not gotten in trouble, but the former owners said they got into a legal battle for using the Olivet logo.
Yeah. I think I remember
Do you
when that
remember that?
happened. I think that was during the pandemic. They'd used Olivet's logo in a meme.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
that's what it was,
Okay.
if I remember right, because that was a while ago.
Yeah, I vaguely remember them posting about it.
Mhm. Let's see, I can probably, like, scroll back far enough.
Yeah. And I think that's when they started posting the not affiliated,
Yeah.
like disclaimer in their bio.
Mhm. Here's a good one.
Is it
Please
the Godspell one?
no, no. Please help me welcome Chaplain Butt Slayer.
That was such a good
That
one.
was so good.
Some of these pandemic era memes are so funny.
Yeah. The Godspell one, though, that was
Yes.
gosh.
I don't think I saw that chapel.
No, I wasn't there yet, but man.
Everyone in chapel trying to figure out how no one coughing is a sign from God. I remember that. I remember that.
Mhm.
Happy Father's Day to our campus dad, Dr. John C. Bowling. The first one. The first one is a joke about gen eds, of course.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it.
I just scrolled all the way to the bottom. Oh, wait, oh, just in from Olivet memes. The previous owner didn't start the page either. It has been passed down for a long time. I didn't know that.
Dang.
When did this first one's from 2019.
Huh.
That's crazy. Nice. Cell phone users nationwide just received a presidential alert. Here's what's to know. And the presidential alert is Evo thoughts from Chaplain Holcomb. So funny.
But yeah, I'm not seeing where they had the legal thing. Maybe
Yeah,
they
I do remember that.
maybe they caved.
Yeah, they probably took it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last little bit of intel they shared about running the meme page is that we push the limits for sure, but try to stay reasonable enough that everyone can enjoy and not get upset. I can't name names, but multiple faculty at ONU secretly love the page. Multiple have messaged this semester on Insta saying they love it.
Yeah.
Weird kids go to ONU, which happens to be a weird school. We are here to document and poke fun at it. We still love this school, but life is better when you laugh, so why not make some memes about all the weirdness? It's
Yeah,
just so true. So true. I love
very
ONU
true.
memes for that. Because, like, life sucks when you can't laugh at yourself and you
Mhm.
can't laugh at your situation,
Yeah.
so why not, you know?
Mhm.
Speaking of laughing at ourselves, we have a couple of our own ONU memories, and I do wanna tell the story of Morbius because it's the highlight of my college career.
That
So,
is that's where that's the peak of college. Morbius.
peak of college. Oh, yeah. So, band camp our senior year, so, like, fall of 2022,
Mhm.
we had a movie night in the auditorium on campus for the band kids, and I think we're gonna watch, like, Into the Spider-Verse
Yeah, it
or
was
Homecoming,
Into the
and
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the Spider-Man movies, and suddenly, some people start screaming. No, wait, sorry. There's a little bit more before the people
Yeah.
start screaming. So, one, I'm sitting with the trumpet section,
Mhm.
and by this is my second year as drum major, but I'm not sitting with the drum majors and the trumpets.
Yeah, 'cause we're cool.
You're all cool. Somebody comes up to me, and I think it was one of the trumpets. They come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Kaylee, there's a bat." And first off, I'm like, number one, I'm honored that you chose me to be the drum major you tell about the bat. Number two, holy crap, there's a bat. So I follow them out into the lobby, and lo and behold, there is a bat just flying around the lobby.
Mhm.
And some people are chasing it with like music stands to trying to hit it and get it to like
I don't
to trying to hit
was
the freaking
that
bat.
I don't think that was when they were in the lobby yet. That was on
No,
stage.
I have videos of
Okay, okay.
two different people doing it in the lobby.
I remember one that was on stage doing it.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
That was funny.
And I had the good sense to take out my phone and start filming them hitting the
Yeah.
bat with the freaking music stands. Um, but then the bat flies down a hallway and then
Mhm.
it's gone, and we're like, "Oh my god, where did it go?" And then we hear screaming coming from Kresge.
'Cause we could see it, like, going across the screen,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Wait a
and we're
minute,
like,
what
"Oh
was
god,"
that?"
we're like, "Oh god." So we run back into Kresge, we turn on the lights, we're like, "Everybody, calm down, don't panic, just get up and leave, you'll be okay."
Yep. And then it
That's
starts
when the other
coming
person
towards
gets
us.
yelled at. Then it starts coming towards us, and I'm laughing really hard, but then it dive bombs at me, and then I'm scared, and then I pee my pants in front of half the band.
Uh,
And like I'm on the freaking leadership team, so I have to stay and like
mhm.
make sure everybody gets out. And then we were all huddled in Kresge for like 45 minutes afterwards
Yeah,
because
like,
we're
we
like,
were
holy
all
crap,
just
what do we
chilling
do?
in the lobby while the bat
Yeah.
is inside of the auditorium area.
And we're like, we can't like we're calling like public safety, we're
Mhm.
calling public safety at one point told us to call the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, but it's like 9 o'clock at night, and
Yeah,
we're like, we can't call them because it's 10 o'clock at night.
yeah,
Um,
like,
and
the hours where a bat is active.
yeah, and then public safety tells us to call the maintenance people, but the maintenance guy actually lives in like Joliet, and the number on the website is his personal cell number. So I call his personal cell number at 9 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Hey, there's a bat on campus," and he's like, "Oh," and I was like, and I could tell I like woke him up, and I was like, "Is this your personal number?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Um, and we were like, "We can't have rehearsal in here. There's a bat in here."
Yeah.
Everybody was freaking out, but honestly, it was not that big of a freak out.
No.
We could have had rehearsal,
Yeah, like, it
but
could
I
have
think we
happened, like,
canceled
during
rehearsal the next
rehearsal.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause, like, we weren't sure if there was, like, more or anything,
yeah.
and
And
it
then
was
from then
because, like,
on
they were working
Yeah.
the roof of Crescent
Yeah.
City that summer,
Mhm.
and so Matt lived in there, I guess.
Which honestly, looking back, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's not awesome that I peed my pants in front of half the band, but, like, that is
Mhm.
just I love Morbius,
Yeah,
and
we named it Morbius
every we named it Morbius,
because we were watching
and every
Spider-Man.
time yeah, and then every time I use that bottom bathroom in the basement that has, like, the little hole in the ceiling, I
Uh-huh.
always looked up there and I was like, "Morb, are you in there?
Where you at, Morb?
Where you at, Morb?"
Yeah. And that wasn't the only bat
Um,
that semester, I don't think, right?
I don't think so. I think there was a cou
I think there
I
was
definitely
one.
saw a couple flying, like, just across campus. Was there
Mhm.
another one in Larson?
I think so. Or maybe not Larson, but, like, what was that one? It was where Rec City was.
Chalfant.
Chalfont, yeah.
Yes.
I think there was one in Chalfont at
Yes.
one point.
Yep, I think you're right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think all of that needs more bats,
Yeah.
personally. But
As long as they don't give us COVID,
yeah, been there, done that. But hey,
which speaking of COVID,
we could get another tent.
gosh, all the stuff Olivet
All the
did for
tents.
COVID was
Crazy.
insane.
I think they did get some really fun traditions out of it, like the movie nights on the field,
Uh-huh.
the night events. I forget what they're called now, but like on the
It was, like, at the Plex, right?
yeah, night at the Plex.
Mhm. Which I don't
Yep.
know if they do those anymore.
I don't think
I don't
I've seen
I
them.
don't think they do, but that was, like, a really fun thing. I wish they continued that.
Yeah. I know. I wish they also continued Rick City.
Yeah, Rec City was
Rick City was
awesome.
fun.
It was dope
Dope.
because it was just like Chalfont Hall, but, like, they've got tables, board
Fun.
games,
Yeah.
just like,
Jenga,
other stuff. You could just chill.
arcade games. They had a little workout area because we
Mhm.
couldn't really use the gym.
Yeah,
It was really cool.
and it was, like, a great study spot during the day too.
Mhm.
'Cause, like, hardly anyone
There
was
was like a
there.
super party spot,
Yeah.
which is awesome. I do miss Rec City.
Mhm. But now it's dead.
Now it's dead. Now it's just boring old Chalfin again.
Yeah. What are flannel fests?
And Earth the Rift Shop Throwdown.
Gosh.
Gosh, I don't think all of it is good at being trendy. It's good at being campy,
Mhm.
and campy is good, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But this generation doesn't care about campy, I guess. But
Yeah. But there was still more with COVID.
yeah, the like how we technically weren't allowed to eat in the Nesbit lobby, but we did for months anyway.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was fun.
You remember the Jello?
Aw, I do remember the Jello.
That was
I still have
so
that
funny.
video.
That was so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. And I still have that video. I still have the one where the game's back together.
Yeah.
I have a couple from Switch night.
Yeah.
That was just a really good year.
Yeah. Until things kind of happened.
Yeah, as they do.
Yeah. Oh,
And
well.
well, another ep for another time.
Yep. But we had the spit tests.
The spit test, Dan Sharda had a spit kink.
Yep. You really like spit.
He really likes spit. I don't blame him. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Listen, we're not going to kink shame on the podcast, but if you're going to have a kink, then spit, I think, is a safe one to have. But
It's definitely better than some of the alternatives.
the other ones he could have made us do.
At least we didn't have to show 'em our feet.
Oh my god. Actually, the new CDC guidelines say that I have to smell your feet, and that's how I can tell if you have COVID or not. Oh my gosh. I remember when I got COVID for the first time on campus, I was horrified, and I did in fact test positive, and it was the worst 2 weeks of my life. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I hated it. And then the second time I got COVID, they were like, "Okay, just chill in your dorm."
yeah,
That was awesome until it wasn't, but it was awesome.
yeah.
And I still, like, went outside and stuff when I had COVID.
Oh, yeah, a lot of students did.
Like, obviously, I didn't see anybody, but I just, like, laid in the grass.
Mhm. 'Cause you
I
can't stay
couldn't
inside
stand
all day
it.
like that.
No. My god, no. I did think of another memory from Ollie's Follies
Oh,
that became a tradition.
oh.
Cheese balls. I miss cheese
Cheese
balls so
balls.
much. Cheese balls was so good.
That was so funny. Uh,
I went to a football game in the fall, and they wanted to do cheese balls, and I was like, "Guys, I don't think I'm allowed to do cheese balls." And they were like, "Do cheese balls." So we did cheese balls, and
yeah,
Doc laughed, so it was fine.
yeah. We created cheese balls.
We created cheese balls. The cheese balls was just so funny.
Yeah,
And, like, no, the only people who had an issue with it were the people who were just, like, stuck up and mean,
yeah.
you know?
Like, it's
Like,
just
no one
funny.
cares.
It's so funny.
Let us say cheese balls, you know?
Like,
You're saying your own gross shit, let us say cheese balls.
it's just like a little fun chant. Like, I say
Yeah.
cheese,
I
you
say
say
cheese,
balls,
you say cheese.
balls.
You say balls like 3 seconds late and really loud. It's little old me going, "Cheese!" And then all the
Balls.
trumpets going, "Balls." It's so good.
Ah, I'm so glad that became a thing.
So good that became that was so that's my legacy is
Yep.
cheese balls.
And then what else was there?
I feel like chapel sometimes was like collective punishment.
Yeah.
Like, we all look back at it now like it's a fever dream, and we're like, "Oh my god, did we actually, like, hear these things?"
Mhm. Yeah, like, sometimes it was, like, really good. Other
Yeah.
times,
Oh, for sure.
it was awful.
Yeah. And I will be the first one to say that chapel started going downhill when Mark Holcomb left,
Yeah,
and he did not leave of his own volition. I'm just gonna put it at that.
yeah. I liked Holcomb.
I like Holcomb a lot.
He's cool.
And I'm a little bit biased probably because when I had to take half a semester off, he called me every day,
Mhm.
which was nice. But
Oh.
I feel like somebody will just do one nice thing for me, and I'm like, oh, this person is golden forever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm. But yeah,
Like,
I will
now
never forget. Yeah, you go.
now Chapel is, like, sports people, like,
It's like sport.
it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't hit, I feel like.
Like, no offense, I don't give two craps about what athletes think about marriage because they are so privileged compared to the average person
Yeah.
that they're speaking to in a chapel.
Mhm. Like, yeah, they might have
Like,
had, like, hardships growing up and, like, there's always the ultimate, like, rags to riches type story with
uh huh,
them, but, like, when you're not in a situation that most college students are in, it's
yeah.
harder to relate.
And I feel like Olivet, especially, like the kids who go to Olivet, are like not your average kids.
No. Not at
No,
all.
not at all. They don't have a clue either.
No. Which, for chapels, I do think that it's very hard for them
Yeah,
to get chapels that appeal to everyone on campus
yeah,
because all of it is very diverse. Even if
yeah.
99 or 90% of the student body is white, but there's a lot of diversity within, like, the different denominations of people.
Mhm.
There's a lot of diversity with, like, public school versus homeschool. So it's harder to get chapels that can relate to everyone regarding that, and then
Hmm.
also it being a chapel, it's faith-based and all these different
Yeah,
denominations on campus. It can be very tricky.
and I feel like too, ultimately, all of it has to appeal to the Church of the Nazarene, right?
Yes. Yes. Mainly because of the
So,
board, but also, like, it is a Nazarene university.
yeah, and that's how they get their funding.
Mhm. Even though a lot of the student body is not Nazarene, Nazarenes
I
make up,
think only,
like, a very small
less than
part.
20% or something?
Yeah, like, it's very small.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly, like, a lot of non-denominationals that are
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, a lot of, more reformed
Mhm.
evangelicals, yeah.
Yeah. Which, nothing against non-denominationals, but I don't I don't really agree with the whole idea of non-denominational Christianity.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of your entire faith being centered around your pastor and, like, what they believe. I like
Mhm.
having a set doctrine by kind of a governing body. So,
Like, yeah, that makes it more of, a
mhm,
communal it just adds a communal aspect to it
mhm,
instead of having one figurehead that you look to, like how Catholics have the Pope, you know what I mean?
mhm.
Like, having a symbolic figurehead, I think is always great, but, ultimately, that symbolic figurehead should be Jesus.
Yeah, it should be Jesus.
That being said, I am a sucker for the Pope, but anyway. Do we have any other memories?
Mhm. The tent,
The tent.
the tent.
Tent is so real.
Yeah, so during COVID, Olivet put up a couple tents. I think there were
Mhm.
2. Yeah. There was
Yeah.
one outside of Ludwig for, like, extra eating space outside,
Mhm.
and then there was also one in front of Larson. The Ludwig one collapsed.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah, and everyone knew it was coming.
Yep, it was falling apart for a couple days
Yeah,
beforehand.
like, they had tables all around it, and, like, you could not eat at a table that was, like, on the very edge of it,
Mm, yeah.
and then the Larson one killed all the grass underneath it. So there was just a
Yeah.
huge dead spot of grass when they removed it.
Yeah.
That was also really funny.
I think any, lasting imprint made by the tent is just funny to me.
Mhm.
Like, it's just so deep into all of its culture now. Like, you say the tent and people are like, "Yep,
Yep,
tent."
until the people that were there during COVID are gone.
Mm. Yeah, that's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
I think this class is the last class I had.
Yeah, because when I started, that was when COVID started, so
Yeah,
and this class is the one that's graduating is the one I was supposed to be in, so
yeah,
there might be one more that remembers it a little bit. I don't know how long it's for, though,
yeah.
but still, that's so weird.
That's what was weird to think about that, we're old now.
Yeah, we're boomers. We're old.
We're God, we're old. So, we got some memories, right?
Mhm.
And, memories vary person to person.
Yeah. Like, we had the Jello.
We had the Jello.
Not everyone had the Jello.
Not everyone had the Jello. Jello was an iconic moment for
Yeah,
sure.
that was we played that so well too.
That was yeah. She had no idea what was
Yeah.
coming.
We should probably explain it, what happened.
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
explain it? I've been doing a lot of talking.
so it was my freshman year. It was
Mhm.
like was it fall or spring 2021? somewhere around there.
Oh,
That
I'm
that
gonna
school
check
year.
I have the video. I'm gonna
Yeah,
check.
it was that school year, but there was one person in our friend group that really hates Jello, like, really hates
Strongly
Jello, and
bitch hated
so
Jello. I'm saying that affectionately.
and so there's another guy and me, we decided we were gonna do a little prank, and so we made Jello, except we kinda did it in secret, and so we all, like, went to dinner or supper together, and,
Sucker
yeah,
squad. Oh.
and, Brian, he had the Jello in his backpack the whole time.
Full ass full of Jello.
Yeah, and then, like, we get to Nesbit in the lobby because that's where we wanted to eat that day,
Mhm.
and, the food wasn't very good, so I was like, "I'm just gonna go upstairs and get some other food, like, I'm not enjoying this right now." So I go upstairs, I don't grab food, I grab the Jello, and this is like a
You
big
grabbed the
bowl
Jello.
of Jello,
Oh my god.
and so I come back downstairs with this big bowl of Jello, and I just start eating the Jello, and then Brian pulls out his Jello as well.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Jello jump scare.
yep. It was so funny, and it wasn't the only time we pranked her as well.
No.
There was
What was the other one?
the bear,
The what?
the polar bear.
Why do I not remember the polar bear? Why am I
Ah,
blanking?
ah, there was
Damn.
there was one time Brian and I had gone out to go get something. I think it was that around, like, the Super Bowl? I think it was around this time of the Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
we had, like, gone out to get some stuff, and, we came back and we were, like, late for dinner or something, and so Brian and I were like, "Alright, we gotta explain why we got delayed."
Ah, I remember
And
now.
so we
There we
made a
go.
story like there was a polar bear in Illinois because it was, like, snowing that day too,
Mhm.
and she believed it for, like, a minute.
Believe that there was a polar bear in Illinois.
Yeah, and so she, like, tried to look up bears in Illinois,
Oh my god.
and it just came up with Chicago Bears.
The Jello thing was in November of
November, okay.
2020. November 2020.
Yeah,
I remember the bear. I think I believed the bear for a
yeah,
solid second.
yeah, and it was just, like, our confidence in it.
Yeah, that's what sold it.
Yeah, and we wonder why that friend group is no more.
We do.
'Cause we're funny.
I feel like 2020 and 2021 were just two completely different timelines.
Yeah,
Like they happened, I don't remember a thing about them.
no.
Well, that's because I have trauma after
Yeah,
2021 that made me forget everything. But
but there's still, like, a lot of it that was just kind of like, "What happened?"
it just feels like a fever dream.
Like, it just went by so fast too,
Yeah.
especially 2020.
Oh god, 2020 was just insane.
Yeah,
And like honestly, looking back, I'm kind of amazed at how like much of a calamity everybody made COVID out to be, which yes, it was a total like disaster.
yeah, but,
But
like
everybody tried to move on so quickly. And I think that's why we failed like 8 times to like
yeah,
have things back to normal.
yeah,
And I hope people learn from that as we move forward in
mhm.
time.
Yeah, like, I went to the doctor the other day, and
Hmm.
they had a sign on their door that was, like, the COVID level in the community, and it said low, like, it's not
Yeah.
really here right now, but so, like, just that sign existing
I
is
was
just
like,
weird.
oh, I think so. CDC still has their COVID data tracker.
Yeah,
And I think Kankakee County is hovering around medium.
yeah,
trying to look up the
which doesn't surprise me.
no. Knowing Kankakee County, I really do wonder what types of COVID I have when I had it.
Yeah. I never had it as far as I know, so
Mm.
just built different.
Just built different.
Just built different,
Just immune to COVID.
Yeah.
Let's do. I want Kankakee County. Oh, we're low right now. Very
Nice.
cool. Good job, Kankakee.
That's more surprising, actually.
Yeah, honestly.
It's also interesting to just, like, think what positions we would be in right now if COVID never happened.
Yeah. It really,
Mm,
it really makes you think.
yeah.
I don't know where I would be because I'm assuming, I don't know how much I should keep talking, but I'm assuming that if COVID didn't happen, I think I'm not going to finish the sentence
Yeah.
because
I
I
think I think
cannot
I know where you're
handle it
going with that,
mentally.
but yeah.
You know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Illinois as a whole is, oh, this is an influenza spread map, but it's low.
yeah.
After working for a county health department, looking up other county health departments is like a fascinating pastime of mine now. So I will
Mhm.
look up like my home county health department, and there's like three different health departments.
Yeah.
So like there's the county one, and then there's two big cities.
Mhm. So they have their own.
And the cities have their own districts.
Yeah.
But the health department that's in the county that my home house is in sucks
Get wrecked.
so bad. Get wrecked, Wayne County. You suck. Probably yeah. Take it to Illinois. But I
Yeah.
want Wayne County, Ohio. There's a lot of Wayne counties.
Thank you, John Wayne.
Thanks for having a common ass name. Animal bites. Let's see what the Wayne County Health Department has to say about animal bites. I love how their animal bites page just has pictures of puppies and kitties. But when you're calling the health department for an animal bite in Wayne County, Ohio, it's because a raccoon bit you.
Yeah.
I tell you about how a raccoon dead ass bit my brother this summer.
Oh.
Yeah. So we live on a farm, right?
Mhm.
We have food for the farm animals in a barn, and it just kind of sits, right? And sometimes raccoons will get into it. They'll chew holes in the bags, they'll steal the food,
Mhm.
whatever. So my brother thought it was a great idea to trap them himself,
That's not a good idea.
and not a good idea. He got one, and he got a little bit cocky, and then he had the mom. So like he got that one. He put it in a cage, jumped in his truck, took it down the road, and released it. You're not supposed to do that to raccoons. I know you're supposed to kill raccoons on site in Ohio, which is like disgusting, but
But still, like, it's a raccoon.
it's a raccoon.
They're
And like
mean.
all throughout our childhoods, like we saw our dad like taking the raccoons down the road and letting them go. But
Mhm.
so my brother did that with the one, it was fine. He did that with a mama raccoon.
Oh, that's a mistake.
She she freaking bit him.
Yeah.
um
That sounds about right.
and he had her trapped in like a little like a chicken coop. And he comes into the house and he's like, he shows me and he's like, I got bit. I'm like, holy shit. And our mom like she freaks out. It's like 11 o'clock at night. She's like, we gotta go to the ER. You're gonna have to get like 30 shots. She is losing her mind. So they go to the ER. They now rabies treatment is not like 20, it's not a whole shot panel. I think it's like 5.
Mhm.
And you do 2 at the ER and then you do 3 after the raccoon tests positive. But to get the raccoon tested,
I
you have
have to
to
have the
get someone
raccoon.
get someone to get it. So we called the Wayne County Health Department. They told us to call the Stark County Health Department. They told us to call the game warden. The game warden is 4 counties away.
Yeah,
He comes down, he gets the raccoon, they test it, it's negative, everything's fine.
yeah.
And then like I start working at the Kankakee County Health Department and I'm talking to the guys and I'm like, hey, what do you do about raccoon bites? And they just like shrug. They're like, I don't know.
Oh, don't mess with the
They call animal
raccoons.
control. Yeah, just don't with the raccoons.
Yeah, don't mess
Sorry.
with them.
Don't mess with the raccoons.
Leave them
That's it.
be.
Leave them be. Leave them alone. Schools and jails? Why are schools and jails under environmental health? What the hell?
Wait a minute, they're the same thing.
Oh, that's great. Like comparing and contrasting different state laws in relation to the health department is so interesting to me.
Yeah,
Sorry, that got a little bit off track, but I had to speak my truth.
yeah. Classic government employee.
Yep, I'm sorry. Listen. I've been indoctrinated by the state of Illinois. Okay,
Yeah. Good luck getting out.
I know. I'm lucky if I'll make it out alive, dude.
Yeah. Illinois is interesting.
Of all the places I ended up, I think I'm happy that it's Illinois.
Yeah.
At least I didn't go to.
Missouri.
At least I'm not in Ohio or Missouri. Yep, yep.
Missouri is
I,
genuinely not good.
yeah, I love St. Louis though.
Yeah, there's a lot of crime there.
There is a lot of crime there. I
Like a
know.
lot of crime.
Yeah,
Like probably worse than Chicago.
but the city museum is really cool.
Yeah. They got an arch
They
in
do got the
St.
arch.
Louis,
The arch is really cool.
but Chicago has a bean. So,
The magic bean.
yeah. That's made by an architect that everyone hates.
Is he the guy who did the blackest paint ever? Is that a
Yep.
different guy?
Yep. That's him.
That same guy.
That's him.
Okay, that's
Yep.
him. Honestly, probably deserved.
Yeah. Yeah. The official name for the bean is
Hmm.
Cloudgate, but no,
Dude, it's the friggin' bean.
no, it's the bean.
It's
If
the
the
bean.
people from Chicago name something, that's the name it is.
Yep.
Like the Sears Tower.
Willis Tower. Blah.
Yeah. Sears. It just sounds better.
It just sounds. Why? Who is Willis anyway?
Yeah. Unless it's Bruce.
It should be Bruce. We need to have a whole building in Bruce Willis's honor.
Yeah. Like unless Bruce Willis owned the Sears Tower, then we would call it the Willis Tower.
Yeah,
But they'd still probably just call it the Sears Tower or just Bruce.
Bruce. Oh, I'm gonna go to Bruce today.
Yo, I'm going to the Bruce.
Yo, I'm going to the Bruce.
Yeah, gotta love Chicago.
I do love Chicago. Like, I am glad that I live close to Chicago.
Yeah. It's honestly not as bad as what other people in the Midwest say.
Mhm.
It's not great. It's not great,
It's not the worst.
but it's not bad.
No. I feel like people either love or hate Chicago,
Mhm.
and I feel like if you actually live in Chicago for any amount of time, you start to hate it.
Yeah, I think that
But
happens
if you're just a tourist, you love it.
with, like, anywhere. You live there for long enough, you just start to hate it.
Yeah.
But
No, I agree.
most of the problems from Chicago are from the previous mayor.
That like my whole one of my soapboxes is just how overwhelmingly disappointing most female politicians are.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
there's so much potential.
you would think that they would have good ideas and stuff.
Hmm.
I want them to become successful,
And it's like
but
you have this big chance.
they're just not. They're not good.
Oh, there's
Like Nikki Haley when she was running for president,
oh my
like,
god.
I liked her more than Trump,
Yeah.
but also I definitely didn't like that she wanted to raise the retirement age for people in their 20s.
Yeah, no, I don't wanna be working when I'm 70. No, thank
No.
you.
I don't even wanna be working when I'm 65.
No.
Like
Like,
I
just because your colleagues are working into their, like, 80s doesn't mean that I wanna work into
yeah,
my 80s, okay?
if
Like,
anything, we should be lowering
your
the
colleagues should
retirement
not be
age.
working.
We should be
Yes.
lowering the retirement age.
Yeah.
But, "Oh, what about Social Security? Social Security is gonna run out."
Yeah, I'm
No,
not gonna see any of it anyway.
if you paid people more, you could take more for Social Security technically.
Well, then
Problem
it just
solved.
evens out and you're just making the same amount of money
Yeah,
anyway.
technically, but
Then
at
it
the
doesn't
same
matter.
time, right now, we have a lot of boomers. They're
You
going
do?
into retirement.
Mhm.
If we raise the wages right now, they'll have be able to have enough money to live as they retire. Because like, there's a lot of them. It's like, we
Yeah.
need more money to support them and stuff. What if we raise the wages? We'll have more money. Ta-da!
It's like, God,
Like, the federal minimum wage
raising wages is just always the answer.
yeah, the federal minimum wage is still 7.25.
That's disgusting.
It's the same as it was in 2009,
Oh my god.
which was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have
I
a
hate
feeling it
that.
might need to go up by a
Yeah.
good bit,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm honestly thinking 15 is too little.
Yeah, I definitely think that 15's
Like,
too little.
we're too late now.
It needs to be 20.
Yeah, but
But, like, no employer has that much to pay their
no.
people.
I do think that we need to raise it, and there needs to be certain ways we raise it because we can't just raise
Yeah.
it overnight because
No.
that'll hurt things really, really badly.
Mhm.
But, like, Illinois, they raised their minimum wage from 7.25 to $10, which isn't
Mhm.
that huge of a jump, and then they raised it by a dollar each year until it got to 15.
Good. That's a good way to graduate it.
Yeah, like, that's a good thing that Illinois did, which is very
Mhm.
rare. It's very rare.
God, who would imagine Illinois doing a good thing?
Yeah.
This meme is brought to you by the Illinois Gain.
Gotta love Pritzker.
Yep. Honestly, if I drive through Kankakee and see one more freaking Pritzker sucks sign, I'm gonna like
Yeah.
blow my head off.
He's not that bad. Did he
He's a
handle COVID
politician.
well? Not really.
No. Like, he's just a politician. You can vote them out.
Yeah. That's
You
the
can vote them
thing.
out. You have the power to do that.
Yeah. That's the thing I don't understand is that, like, we have the power to vote people out, and yet we don't.
Mhm.
Or we
Yeah.
have the power to vote new people in, and we don't. Like,
There we go.
why? Or, like, this presidential election, a lot of
Mhm.
people are still just like, "Oh, I guess I gotta vote for the lesser of two evils. I
No,
just
you
gotta
don't.
vote for
Vote
my
third
party."
party.
It's like,
Vote third
you
party.
don't have to.
No,
You've
you
never
don't have
had
to.
to.
No,
No one's forcing you to.
no.
I just don't get it. I don't understand loyalty to a party.
Yeah.
Unfallible loyalty as well.
It's civil religion. Like,
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
and it's baffling to me. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you
I
should
don't either.
choose the candidate that your personal beliefs align with the most with their policies.
Mhm.
That's how it should be. There shouldn't even
Yeah.
be political parties in the first place.
No. George Washington said no.
Yeah.
No parties.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it can help, like, defining it almost like a doctrine for those people and stuff,
Mhm.
but, like, we don't need that. Get
Yeah.
them out of here. Like, I'd rather
It's almost like,
be
I
able
don't
to
know.
vote in people that I think would be a better fit for the country than vote for 2 essentially private companies that have monopolized the American government
Preach.
and are almost acting like one company.
Yep. And it like I don't know how to say this, but I feel like it's just a different like it's almost like it is individualism's fault. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like the shift is coming off of what's good for the country, what is good for the common man,
Yeah.
what benefits the most people, and everyone is focusing on their like their personal rights,
Mhm.
their bill of rights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like if my rights are infringed upon, I don't want that. But it's like, but what about the other 80% of the country that is suffering because you can't give up this one thing that you think you're
Yeah.
entitled to?
Yeah.
It just frustrates me
Like, the Constitution was not written yesterday, it was written over 200 years ago.
with a whole different viewpoint in mind, you know?
Yeah.
Like 200 years ago, they were not thinking about what the country could do that would benefit them the most. They were
Mhm.
thinking about how to benefit the country and make it
Yeah.
grow.
And, obviously, like, the main Bill of Rights issue is the Second Amendment. That's kind of the main
Yeah.
one, obviously.
Yep. You
But
know, that's what I'm talking about.
the reason that exists is because they don't want their government to become tyrannical. They want the people to be able
Mhm.
to defend themselves from a tyrannical government like they had
Right.
to, which I'm not gonna go into detail if the today's government is tyrannical or not, which hmm, hmm, mhm,
I just think it's so unlikely that we will ever be in a position like the colonists were ever again.
yeah.
And
At least
the
I would hope
people who
not.
are like, people who are like, oh, we have to succeed, we have to blah, 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 blah. It's
Mhm,
like, no, you don't. Shut up.
yeah.
You're so-
Like, the only like, the recent Civil War movie, which is, like, not
yeah.
political, like, hardly at all, actually, but in that movie, the reason that states started to leave the Union was because of the government doing bad things.
Mm,
Like, the president forced like, gave himself a 3rd term, even though that's not allowed,
no.
and then he also kind of started bombing civilians,
Oh, it's crazy.
which yeah, like, the government managed to get California and Texas to unite. Like,
Yeah. Oh my God.
you know what you have to do to get those 2 states to unite together?
That movie is so that premise is so unrealistic. That's a
Yeah,
joke.
but, like, that's also the thing, like, it's the government doing bad things, and, like, the people are just like, "Yeah, I think
Yeah.
both sides here kind of agree that you're not good.
You kind of suck.
Okay, Ron Swanson, you're gonna die now."
Oh my God. Rip Ron Swanson.
Yeah, Nick Offerman plays the president in that.
You probably did such a great job.
Yeah. He's not really in it much, but
No, he was in Fargo season 2,
mhm,
and I liked him. I just he's a good guy, I like him.
yeah. We'll make this a two-parter.
A two-parter.
Yeah,
We're just cranking out the two-parters.
yeah. We kinda got off on a tangent there.
Our little trip down memory lane really did take us down a couple tangents, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We took the scenic route.
We took the scenic route down memory lane,
Yeah,
and I am glad we did. It was worth the extra miles.
yeah, and the getting upset at the government.
Yeah. Well, what's an episode of our podcast if we're not getting upset about the
Yeah,
government?
which I saw a, clip
Yeah.
recently. There's been a lot of protests going on college campuses and stuff right now because of
Yep.
reasons, and,
Mhm.
so there was one that I saw where there was, like on one side, it was, like, a bunch of liberals, the other side was, like, a bunch of conservatives, and, they were just shouting "F Joe Biden" at each other. Like, "Well, guess we
Well,
managed to unite the people somehow."
unite them somehow. It's not that hard, apparently.
Yeah. Just get everyone to hate
Oh
you.
my god. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
He's doing his job. Oh my god, that's funny. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I genuinely don't think Biden even has a chance at winning the election.
And that's scary to me because then I'm thinking of the alternative that
Yeah,
resulted in the death of thousands of people.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah. But
But
in a battle between Trump and RFK Jr., RFK Jr. wins based
yeah,
on recent polling.
I'll take it.
So I'd be happy with that.
You know who I would really be happy with?
Vermin Supreme.
Vermin Supreme, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Free pony for everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. The day he has to be getting up there. He has to be pretty old.
Yeah. He looks like it at least.
Vermin Supreme. He's 62.
He's the youngest candidate, technically.
He's the youngest candidate. Vermin loves Supreme.
Oh boy.
Born 1960 or 1961. They don't know. Okay, wait. His official campaign site.
He's an enigma, you know.
He really is.
But well,
So I think to kind of round out this episode, we should make mention that it will be dropping on May 11th, right, Logan?
yeah,
Or May
I
10th.
believe it's the 10th. Yes,
Yes.
10th. May 10th.
So May 10th, I will be getting my wisdom tooth pulled.
Yep.
But May 11th is Olivet's graduation.
Yep.
So congrats, class of 2024. You made it. Welcome to the club.
Good job. You finally graduated when I was supposed to graduate.
If you have any special Olivet memories you wish to share, go ahead and send them to us. We would
Yeah.
love, love, love to spotlight you on the pod.
Yeah. Or answer the
Um,
question. Because the
or answer the
question,
question.
yeah, it's probably going to be something along those lines. What's your memories?
Look down and let me know what the question is when you listen to the podcast, y'all.
I think it should be, what's your favorite memory? Something like that.
What's your favorite Olivet meme?
Yeah, memories.
Well, again, congratulations to class 2024. You did it. So proud of you.
You did it, Joe.
You did it, Joe. You did it.
Yeah.
And then the next time when you listen to this podcast, you'll be an alumni.
Ha.
You're old.
Get wrecked. Join
Get
us.
wrecked. Join us. One of us. One of us. All right. Let's, on all seriousness, college is no joke. Congrats, class of 2024. You
Yep.
should be very, very proud of yourselves. Logan, do you have any other final comments for the
Uh,
episode today?
maybe just like tease next time. Maybe
Yeah. So,
we're gonna
another kind of
part
Olivet
two.
centric
Part two.
jokey episode. Part two of Olivet memories.
Yeah. And who knows what tangents we'll go on then.
Oh, probably so many because
A lot.
we got a lot lined up
Yep.
already in preparation.
Yep.
What's your favorite Olivet stereotype? Send it to us. Let us know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll feature you.
Yeah.
Maybe not because I'm not sure how many people listen. But send us your
I don't
favorite
know.
Olivet stereotypes, favorite band kid stereotypes,
Yeah.
and we will talk smack about them next time on We Don't Know What We're Doing. Boom.
Boom.
So for the last time tonight, my name is Kaylee,
My name's Logan.
and we don't know what we're doing. We hope you enjoyed the episode today, and we are excited to welcome you back next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, y'all. Have a good week.